my name is David and welcome to Bricks, Blocks and Mocks. As always, before we begin, you know the drill by now, but if you like this, please consider liking, and if you haven't subscribed yet, consider subscribing as well. And if you want to go that extra quarter mile and support me even more, I encourage you even more to check out my website, where I of course now have custom-made kits for most of my models, and digital individual instructions for again most of my models, and free downloadable parts lists, so you can check the price or order the parts before you decide to get any instructions at all. And there's also a video tutorial over there showing you exactly how to do that. And of course there are instructions and kits for this as well. But yeah, speaking of the model, let's get more into today's video. So the Miata is a pretty simple design in real life, but yeah, as I think most of you know, that's absolutely not a guarantee that it would be easy to design in Lego. And yeah, the front at least on this model was kinda tricky, a lot because of the pop-up headlights of course. The absolute first portion of the front is taking use of some brackets and Technic bricks, so yeah, a lot of snot techniques basically. And yeah, the pop-ups now, those of you who saw the pop-up short already know how they are created, but we'll go over it here anyway. Unlike all the other pop-ups I created previously, which most of them takes use of like a 2-point hinge technique, these pop-ups only use 1 hinge point per headlight, which makes them a lot more solid. And yeah, first and foremost, the headlights sit on these modified bar pieces that then are connected to some 1x2 clip plates, and on those clip plates there are some jumper plates to be able to attach those sections to some Technic bricks to fit them on the side. And that's just to get the headlights in the exact right height to be able to fit underneath the hood. And speaking of the hood is actually, as you already know, openable on this model as well, and it even has some engine details inside. I'm just surprised that I was able to fit that inside of this model and yeah, still have the working pop-up headlights. Decided to use an actual windscreen this time instead of these bar pieces for the A-pillars. The windscreen actually sit on the side, taking use of again some interesting snot techniques, and then I attach some red plates here as well, which I think looks good in my opinion. It looks a bit weird from behind, but you can remove them if you don't like them. And the doors are also openable. These doors are taking use of the 2-point hinge technique though, with these robotic arms. It also has a relatively detailed interior, and it fits 2 minifigs inside, even when the roof, which also can be popped up or whatever you say, I don't know if you say popped up, but it can be up basically. And it's just taking use of some Technic bricks to have that function working. It's not the most accurate design, especially when the roof is up, but thought it was better to have it than to not have it at all, as you can just leave it down and it's relatively hidden when it's down at least. And now the rear, it's not really any new techniques over here, but first and foremost, the rear lights, which looks relatively basic. There are some more detailed solutions out there, which I've seen SP Lineup and Envy Carmox on Instagram use or build. I really encourage you to check out their Miatas as well. But yeah, they are taking use of some modified 1x2 plates with rounded corners and some bar holes inside. Would have been cool to fit that as well, but wasn't able to fit those and still have the details and functions and all of those things I wanted for this. So yeah, I think these headlights look really good as well. Some may even prefer them, and you can of course change out the pieces if you want the whole rear lights to be transparent red, for example, instead. And yeah, the model also has an openable trunk, which you can fit some stuff inside, kinda. And it's just taking use of the 2-point hinge technique again, and the rest of the rear is pretty basic. It's just a lot of snot techniques again, and if you're more interested in all of that, I really encourage you to consider getting the instructions, of course, as well, as it supports me a whole lot. But yeah, you'll find all the techniques in there, of course. I'm not really a Miata or MX5 NA fan, but as far as I understood, they are really popular to upgrade or modify in real life. Of course, you can do that with Lego as well, and I really encourage you to do so. For example, you can fit a lip spoiler at the rear, which I really like, or why not create like a hardtop roof, or why not create the front splitter. It's up to you, do whatever you like. It's of course the incredible beauty of Lego. But yeah, I think that's all it for today. Again, don't forget to like if you like this video and subscribe if you haven't already. But yeah, rig it up, turn it loose, and let your creativity burn rubber. See you in the next one.